Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to finally continue with Chapter 4 of Survivor's Guilt. We actually had the body discoveries the last time we were there, and we're about to do the investigation. Oops. So yeah, this is what we'll be finishing this chapter for this week, unless something happens, but of course I'll tell you guys. Wait, is that? No, that is right. Alright, hopefully the volume's okay. And yeah, let's find out what the hell happened. And as well as who will take over in the... Oh, my brain's farting. Who would take over in the trial for the first half of it. I have a gut feeling that's going to be Mamoru. I would see him wanting to help out with finding the killer of his friends and finding out if it was each other they killed or if someone else had their hand in it. I'm more leaning towards someone else causing their deaths. I really don't see, like, those two characters especially killing each other. I don't see that at all. Anyway, let's see what we could find in this investigation. Alright, make sure everything works. Speaking of which, where is... Yo, hello there! Oh, my voice is scratchy, I'm so sorry. Were you waiting for the most dramatic moment for your entrance again? Maybe. Of course. I feel like not having to see you so many times was the best part of this chapter. I guess so. Oh, sorry. I suppose he only showed up once, after all. It wasn't because I didn't want to talk to you guys. I was busy, you know. Busy with what? Shit posting on the internet? No. We're having some serious trouble with this game. Trouble? Does it mean that we'll be able to leave? No way. No worries. I'll make sure the game doesn't get interrupted. But what are you talking about? Is someone looking for us? I'm not gonna tell you. But surely you had to notice some weird things happening in the last few days. Maybe, yeah. But what does this mean? Oh, fuck off. As I said, I'm not telling anything else for now. I'm going to go prepare the trial grounds to make sure that we can conduct the trial smoothly. Oh, right. And there's also this. The 4th monocurfew file. So you can do your thing. Oh. There's only one? Oh, okay. That makes sense since they... Yeah, I put all the info in one file. I'm sometimes lazy like that. Okay, so I feel like that might somewhat prove that either they did die around the same time, and maybe that it was one culprit that did it? Or maybe... No, it doesn't really say much, actually. It makes sense that they compile both the deaths into one folder. So, the file. Give me... No. Right! Normally she's the one I give it to. But do you guys really want to rely on this zombie? Ugh. Well, no. Give it to someone else. Even she doesn't want it. Okay, I will take it. Very well. Catch. Monography File 4 has been added to the truth box. Right. What's in there? Let's see. The victims are Kazuki Yasuda and Kokoro Inada. Sorry, I always get the names. Flip up their names sometimes. The bodies were discovered in the throne room of the fortress on the fourth island. Time of death were both somewhere around 12:10 a.m. or p.m. I don't remember what date. I don't remember what time it is here. Oh no, it is the morning. I remember. Which means in the middle of the audience, right? It was supposed to begin at noon. Okay, yeah, I remember how it goes. Yeah, Kokoro just came in before noon and went to see Kazuki. We didn't see them later. Until we entered the room at 12:30. How boring. Everything makes sense. What's wrong, Alicia? Ooh, I don't like the wording of this file. Say it. Ooh, what does somewhere around 12:10 mean? It means what it means. What's the problem? What's the margin of error for somewhere around? Ooh, Monography's trying to confuse us with the file again. Interesting. Huh. Would 1150 work as somewhere around 1210, for example? He's probably not. That would open the door for many new options. No. I'm not trying to trick you like that. Somewhere around just means 5 minutes in any direction? So it must have happened during the audience after all. Surely seems so. That's still shady, you know. Feels a little loud. I think I'm beginning to understand. Understand what? Monography doesn't want us to know the order of the deaths. That is a good comment, but in the file it mentioned Kazuki first, then Kokoro. So maybe that's how it went? Oh, sorry. Apparently, it might be important in understanding what happened. Ah, that's right. We don't know if they died at the same time. And if not, which one died first? I will be surprised if it was Kokoro that died first, then Kazuki. Because then what I thought might have happened because of the order the names were written. I lost my train of thought, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'd be curious. I'm surprised no one's mentioning that. Oh well. What does this change? It might change a lot. They might have killed each other, or one killed the other and then themselves. Oh, I didn't even think of that second bet. Yes, but which one? Alicia, what else does the file say? Let's see. The deaths were almost instantaneous. Oh. That might mean that whoever was on the walkie-talkie was maybe the person that killed them, and not either of the two, if they died instantaneously. But then again, they could have died at somewhat different parts. I got my Kleenex box. I know we're not getting to the trial yet, but this is going to be devastating. I fucking feel it. As Chapter 4 usually is. But that's the same shit again. What does almost mean? Monocurfy? I won't say anything more. I'd guess that they weren't able to go anywhere after being shot. But it wouldn't be impossible to fire a shot of their own. So that makes it even more messy. Monocurfy's really playing with us this time. Let's just keep reading. Oh, both victims were shot once, which was the cause of their deaths. Wow, so really insta-killed. Ooh. Kazuki Yusada was shot in the head from the front. And Kokoro Inada was shot in the chest. Ooh. Then I assume that Kazuki must have died instantly. It was a headshot after all. Well, if we consider Haru's story. Yes, but Haru fucked it up. This is a clean kill. Don't call it like that. Okay, but Kokoro could have survived for a bit, right? Probably for like a few seconds, I would guess. Possibly. All of this might end up being the key to the case. Do we have anything else? Both victims were killed with a 9mm bullet. Okay, so they do tell us what bullet it was, whether it was the assault rifle one or one of the pistols or whatever, handguns, whatever. But would they be able to tell? Because I can't think of how big a millimeter is. What kind of bullet is this? Oh, one that you shoot from a handgun? Okay, so it's a handgun that killed them, not the assault rifle. Okay, but is it big? Small? You would have to dig through their bodies to find the bullets, and that just sounds like a big fucking mess. I have no fucking idea. No, I said that. Do I look like an American to you? I think it's a normal sized. It's a normal handgun size. Yeah, okay, so they're confirming that they were killed by the handguns, not the assault rifle. But I'm not an expert either. Wait, we might be able to tell if we maybe look at Aki's handgun. Oh no, wait, I forgot you're not allowed to search people this chapter. Which means whoever stole Takeshi's gun still has the gun. This could make Aki a pretty big prime suspect, since she still has her gun. I don't know if she still has it on hand or if she's going to carry it with her. Is anyone here an expert? Don't ask me. So half of us have been pointing guns and shooting bullets at each other for the last 4 days, despite not knowing anything about fucking firearms? Eek. That's a killing game for you. Oh, fuck's sake. Ooh. The file also says that there were no other wounds on the victims' bodies. And that's all. Ugh, sorry. Oh, okay, he's probably gonna remind them of the rule. Okay then, so one more thing from me. Remember, you're not allowed to search anyone during this during the investigation. Ooh, if you even try that, you'll get executed. Oh, ban on searching participants has been added to the truth bullets. I guess the only thing that you can investigate for guns is the bodies. So, that's all for me. I'm very busy, so see you at the trial. Alright, so it sounds like that Alicia might end up taking over again, but we'll see. Bye! Hey, wait! And he's gone. But we still have questions. Yeah, snooze you lose, I guess. Like what? Ooh, like, what about the one killer rule? Oh. Monocurvy said that there was only one culprit in the previous cases. Maybe he didn't specifically say. Maybe there actually could technically be two killers. But obviously, one of the bodies was the other killer. But we'll see. But here, we've got two bodies. I think it might be best to ask, Rui what he thinks. Maybe. Yeah, so there could be two culprits. Rui, what happens in such a case? Usually we have to find the one who killed first. And only they get punished. So, the fact that we don't know the exact order of deaths is really going to be a problem. Very possible. Although, I must mention that there are some seasons where the rule for two killers was slightly tweaked. I know exactly what it's referring to, and it's a pretty popular motive. Wait, did Live or Die have that motive as well? Where if you successfully kill someone and get away with it, you could take someone else home with you. Okay, so we will have to ask Monocurvy about that at the trial. I'm also wondering about that ban on searching people. What is this supposed to achieve? It's supposed to better hide the killer. Or at least, I do believe that's what it is. Oh. Slightly off topic, I just remembered this. I'm sorry that I didn't end up getting any new photos of my map. I didn't do that while I was on my break. Sort of forgot, sort of did other things, busy. Maybe if I feel like it tonight, I might take a few. I'm assuming it came up with it so the killer in this chapter would be able to hide their gun. But we have no idea if they actually did it. Oh, yeah, I guess. Well, if we could just find a smoking gun inside someone's panties, it would be an easy case. Panties? Don't you mean pocket? Nah, not good enough for a hiding place. I don't want to know what you do with guns, Hayato. Nothing usually. Knives are way more fun and much easier to get. Anyway, we still have to solve this case. We'll search everywhere we can and then ask Monocurfy about the rules of the trial. Yeah, same as always. Ooh, at least we don't have any scheming politicians that could lead us astray this time. Still, this won't be an easy case. Yeah. What's wrong? Ooh, I almost expected Kazuki to betray me and say, no case is ever easy for you. I'm actually really surprised he actually didn't end up killing Takeshi, or injuring him even worse than last time. Well, wait, actually, we would have to ask what happened when he returned to the castle after being fixed up from the bullet wound. And see if Kazuki had any reaction, that is. I don't feel like it would be that related to the case, but I guess it'd be worth asking, because anything could be evidence. But he can't do it anymore. Yeah. I'll miss him. Both him and Kokoro. Ooh, true. Kokoro's absence might be a bigger problem. Because we can't perform autopsies anymore. Yeah. She won't be able to perform an autopsy. Right, okay, yeah, we didn't do it last time because of Alicia's injuries. Last time we managed to solve the case without it. So let's hope we could do it again here, which I believe they will. Right. So, who's going to be investigating? Alright, so... really... all of us, obviously. There's only 8 people left. We can't afford to let anyone slack off. True. Well, okay. I'll do my best. I wasn't berated this time either. Okay, so we've got everyone on board. But who will lead the investigation? I can't. Lol, as if anyone wanted to ask you. I can't, but I will try to help. However I can. So she's finally getting responsive. Well, that's good. She might know something. So in that case, I will... Ouch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is that the stab that Gumi gave him? Is that... Oh, I think my wound is reopened. What? Oh shit, Ruby, you're bleeding! Yeah, ouch. Man, you can't investigate like that. But Takeshi's right. Go to the infirmary now. Okay, can someone go with me? I can. It is her fault. Kumi? Well, you were the one who tried to... I'm sorry. Alicia, there's no time. Plus, we took her scalpel away. Well, let them go. Unless you want to go with him yourself. No. Ooh, if Ruby can't do it, I must perform the investigation myself. Well, you shouldn't do it alone. If we don't solve this case, we're all dead. Exactly. Okay then, we're leaving. Can you really trust Gumi? I can't trust anyone. But I can't leave this investigation. Excuse me. Right. Seems like all our heavy hitters are down. Bolstar dead. Kazuki dead. Gumi almost dead. And now Rui, injured and bleeding. There's also me, but nobody trusts me, lol. So, it seems like you're on your own, little chess queen. I can do it. She's not alone. Oh? Ooh, okay. I will go with you, Alicia. Alright, so... Let him go. You do need someone else. I told you I want to be useful. I wasn't able to stop this madness, and now these two are dead. None of us were able to stop this, not just you. I'd actually be really shocked if Mamoru is not the killer, and we actually have a repeat of what, if you've seen the last stream, of what Infectious Devotion did. But I could see him being a suspect. But still, I'm angry at myself. I want to do something. I can't be useless all the time. You're not useless. Alicia, let me help, please. For the sake of our friends. Very well, Atsuo. We'll do this together. Sorry. We'll do this together. I trust in your deductions. Thanks. Alright. But if you try to deceive me like Bolstal did with Rui, he would not do that. He's your friend. I won't show mercy. I know. Well then, it's time to start. Let's spread out, and I hope that everyone will have fun. Why are you gonna say it like that? I won't until you're dead. Alright, here we go. Alright. Let's do this. Right. We have no time to lose. Rui was right. You do seem more intense. I know. But this is not the time for me to worry about that. Of course. We're going to survive this trial. That's what matters. So what do we do? We need to check the bodies and search this whole room, right? I think it actually might be good if you would check Kazuki's room to see if he's missing any of the guns. Any more of his guns that he stowed away in his room. That would be the start. We also need to check the rest of the fortress. And any other places that might be relevant. Kokoro's room could possibly be relevant, but we'll see. Mamoru and I were in the gaming room. You could check there. And the three of you were on the main island, right? Yes. But I also need to see the infirmary. Something must have happened there. Okay. Ugh. And obviously we need to talk to everyone and ask what they know. Yeah, the alibis might be important this time. In any case, we're doing this. Let's go, Atsuo. Alright. An investigation without Rui this time. Alright. Okay, let's check the bodies. Yeah. It would really help if we had Kokoro with us. We have to handle this without her from now on. We knew that it could happen eventually. I know. But still, when it actually happened. If there's one thing that we can be sure of, is that Kokoro would have wanted us to solve this case. Of course, she valued every human life. She really was born to be a doctor. Born, or rather made. I gotta push myself back. My back hurts. Alright. Well, yeah. Hold on, just wanna make sure my mic is close to me as possible. What's wrong? Do you think she might have could have left us a hint before dying? I mean, it's a good possibility. I could see her doing that. But then again, she died instantly. Something that could help us survive. I don't see any kind of dying message. But we'll check every detail. If she left us something, we will find it. We will not let her down. Yeah. Okay, the only thing that's really out of place are these scratch marks. Okay. One of the things I actually questioned earlier was the knife used? And as we could see, the knife Kokoro had was not used. A kitchen knife. It's the same type that we all had. Yeah, but then Kazuki confiscated them all. Except for the one Kokoro had. I wonder why. Maybe he still liked her somehow, despite what he became. Or he simply didn't consider her a threat. But even if he thought she couldn't kill him, he would have taken it away just to be sure. Oh yeah, good point. Unless he wanted her to have a chance of defending herself from something else. Ooh, maybe. But she didn't use her knife here. Oh, wrong voice. But she didn't use her knife here, right? None of them were stabbed or slashed, besides the markings on the floor. Maybe she just wasn't fast enough. She did take it into her hand, that's for sure. So I'd expect she wanted to use it. Or just blood. Or that. There's no blood on the knife. Don't touch it, you'll cut yourself. I'm not that clumsy. Oh yeah, that's a good point. One of the things I mentioned is that I think it might be okay to search the bodies. Because they're dead. By the way, can we search her pockets, or is this banned too? Oh my gosh, I've got the hiccups, I'm so sorry. Monographs didn't say anything about the ban only applying to living people. And it's not like we can ask. Damn, better not risk it then. Kokoro's knife was added to the truth bullets. Right. The one thing I'm the most curious about, that I've already mentioned before, is the scratch marks at the floor. Poor Kokoro. This must be the wound that caused her death. This would fit the contents of the file. Ooh, you think it pierced her heart or something? And also, seeing as how we're not finding any bullet shells or whatever, kind of tells me that the bullet is still lodged in their bodies. We won't know without an autopsy. And there's no one left to perform it. Shit. If anything, it's probably better if that's what happened. At least she might have died instantly instead of slowly bleeding out, which is what the file did say. True, that would be the less cruel option. And there was no one here that would help her stop the bleeding anyway. Kokoro's wound was added to the truth bullets. That stupid gun. If it wasn't for this thing, someone would still die, just in a different way. But it's true that finding it broke Kazuki's mind. He just wanted to not be weak again. But I will not excuse him, not after what he did. Yeah. Do you think he shot her with this gun? I don't think so, because they said the bullets were the shots taken were from a handgun, which means the assault rifle was not used. It's possible. What are the other options? If there was a third person here, they could have had their own gun, which is a big possibility because Takeshi lost his, and also got shot for it in the leg. But I do see that being the biggest possibility. Or Aki did it because she still has her gun. I don't know if she actually fired it at all. Takeshi only had 2 bullets used. I don't remember if Aki had. No, wait, Aki did use a bullet. I think she shot Hayato again. Or she shot Hayato. But I don't really remember. It's been that. And then take it away with them. Of course, we can't search anyone. And he might have thrown it away anyway. Oh, that's a good point. Also, if we can't search anyone... Yeah. Then we can't know for sure if Kokoro doesn't have a gun in her pockets either. Kokoro? But she didn't have a gun. Wait, you think someone gave it to her? Oh, I didn't even think of that at all either. That's where she stole it. Damn. I don't really see Kokoro doing this, but I suppose we can't know for sure. But hey. Yes? If she used the gun and then hid it inside her pockets, then how would it even work? How did she die then? We will have to think over this entire sequence of events at the trial. Kazuki's gun was added to the truth bullets. Right. The floor. What about it? It's scratched. And also, we also don't even know... No. It definitely was caused by Kokoro's knife because no one else had a knife or access to a knife. Only she did. Oh. There are scratches all around the bodies. Ah, I see. But why? I mean, I understand that Kokoro had a knife, but why would she attack the floor? Normally, if there is a murder using a knife, the scratches are on the bodies. Excuse me. So what happened here? Was one of them frantically swinging a knife around? We also don't really have confirmation of who actually did the scratches. It could have been their killer, it could have been Kokoro, Kazuki maybe. One of them mentioned that. But then you'd expect the other one to have at least some scratches on their skin or clothes. And here there were none. Oh, was there something else on the floor they tried to slash at? Something else? What were they doing with this knife and why? Scratches on the floor is added to the truth bullets. Okay, let's examine Kazuki's bullet wound. It's the gunshot wound. Oh, don't look at the back of his head. Ooh, he's got probably his brain splattered. Oh, that kind of sounds like the bullet did go through his skull, maybe. Oops, What? Why? Jesus fucking Christ. I said don't look at it. Why didn't you listen? I'm sorry, I just... I feel like I would vomit right now if I had something in my stomach. Oh, Axel didn't move again. Headshots are not pretty. They don't look like they do in the movies and video games. Yeah, I could see that. The whole back of the head is fucking gone. Oh yeah, that's definitely an instant death. But could a handgun produce that much damage? That's how this works. At least I think I saw the bullet there. So we know that the file was right. Don't look at it anymore, okay? I'm not planning to. Kazuki's wound was added to the truth bullets. Okay, that should be everything here. That's Kazuki's throne. I don't see any blood on it, though. So we could assume that he wasn't sitting on it when he got shot. Probably. Hey, look. What's in there? Oh! A stray bullet. Is it the same as the others, or can we not find that out? Interesting. This is certainly not one of those that was used to kill the victims. That's the assault rifle then, which means Kazuki used his assault rifle. So there was a third one? Oh no, they were saying it's a third handgun. It seems so. But who shot it and why? Everything just brings me more questions. Maybe the killer missed the first time. I don't think there was some big shootout here. Those two wounds looked as if the shooter was quite precise. Precise, huh? Something a hockey player would be good at, I bet. Oh man, that made my heart sink into my stomach. I'm like, no, it did. I'm like, oh, well, he was going to become Mamoru was going to become a suspect anyway because of how chapter fourth chapters usually go. But, ooh. I don't remember what kind of, oh no, right. They were playing hockey video games together. Oh, we'd probably have to ask Atsuo if Mamoru had left the session at all. Because if they were both there together, then that gives them an alibi. Unless they're both lying. But I doubt that. I'm trying to think of who else would be pretty precise with a gun. I can't think of anyone else. Maybe so. Or maybe it was just a coincidence. Maybe that bullet was actually shot at a different time. But now that I'm thinking, Kokoro, when she fixed up everyone's wounds, she removed a bullet from each one pretty much. I think. Pretty certain. So I don't know where this stray bullet could be from. I don't see any other bullets in this room. I suppose we could assume that no more bullets were fired. So 3 bullets in total were fired. Unless they hit the killer. I could see maybe it grazing the killer and not doing much damage, but like a shot in a limb or a shoulder or whatever could be very painful and obvious, as there is no other blood around. Wait, what is it? Sorry, I fiddled around with this too much. Just want to make sure everyone could hear my voice and I could hear myself. What? Yeah, a third person kills them, got shot, and left with a bullet inside their body. That could be a possibility, but I feel like we would notice if someone was wincing in pain because they had a bullet lodged in their body. Yep. We would probably have noticed if someone had a gunshot wound, even if we couldn't search them. You never know. Whoa. I wonder what game they're referring to. I once played a game where an evil prosecutor hid a bullet inside his body for 15 years to avoid being exposed for the murder he committed. I'm curious as to what game that is. I'm sure the creator won't mind telling me. That would be hilarious. This isn't a video game, Atsuo. The third bullet was added to the truth bullets. Alright. So, you're conducting the investigation this time, huh? Yes. You'll never be him. Not in a million years. You as the protagonist. Now that would suck. We'll see. Besides, I've got Atsuo helping me. Alright. Atsuo. Listen, girl, if you add 1 to 10, you're still not going to be equal 100. Hey, who's smart? You dumbass. As I said, we'll see. I think you shouldn't automatically assume that every case will be solved by Rui. What? Because we might lose him like we lost Kokoro? No, that will not happen. I will not allow that. Oh, excuse me. You better. I've only known Rui for 2 weeks, and if anything happens to him, I would kill everyone on this island, and then maybe myself. Understand that? Just saying. We're not planning to hurt him, you know. If it's you we're worried about. No, Rui is the one guy I would never kill. He's too much fun. Which is true, he did say that. If you want to save him too, why don't you help us? I can investigate myself. Way less trouble that way. So don't worry, my brilliant mind will contribute to this as well. Good. The more people we have, the better. But Atsuo and I will do just fine. We'll do just as much. So, do you have anything you need to tell us, Hayato? Like what? Like anything about the case? What were you doing today? You could just ask our little Alicia about that. Yeah, he was with us. See, I'm totally clean. Right after breakfast, we went on a three-way date with Rui. We were together the whole time. And I was looking so pretty. They never stopped watching me for a second. That's true. Oh? Not the part about looking pretty. The other bit. But we were together this whole time, even when we were going to the island. So it wasn't like Bullstar when he left for a single moment and committed murder then? No, we never got separated. Rui and I were with him from breakfast to the body discovery. So unfortunately, Hayato can't be the killer this time. Yep, he's got a very, very solid alibi, with two people backing him up. Sorry to disappoint. Well, fine. I suppose that means Alicia and Ruri are also in the clear. Yup. Come on, you don't drop characters from the main trio before chapter 5. So, we're a trio now? Maybe. The three-way date was added to the trio list. You can never be as good as Rui, lol. Nothing is in this room. Oh yeah, that's right. I thought this is where the guns were initially found, but that's in the dungeon. Just 2 windows. I don't think they could have been shot from outside. Yeah, we're on the 2nd floor after all, and I feel like if their bodies were dragged, we would see more blood would see blood smeared around. Yeah, nothing in here. The door is open. What a brilliant observation. Are you going to help, or are you just going to say stupid jokes? Whatever is more entertaining to me. From what Aki said, the door should have been closed the whole time during the audience. And so the people couldn't hear anything because the door was soundproof. It's like the door to my private recording studio. You can't hear anything from the other side. So this one is actually soundproof. Oh, don't mention it. Unlike the ones in our bedrooms, which allow everyone to hear Alicia having the time of her life. Fuck off! Oh! Maybe if you weren't such an unlikable douchebag, you'd have some fun in life too. Anyway, this means that Aki and Takeshi couldn't hear the gunshots, which makes sense. You'd think that there were multiple shots being audible, No, you'd think that if there were multiple shots being audible, they would have come in before it was time to end the audience. Yeah. Unless they have something to do with the murder. That is an option. That is an option, of course. Soundproof door was added to the truth bullets. All right, let's check the rest of the castle. Excuse me, sorry. Basement first. Nothing in here. Oh. These are the boxes where the guns were stored, right? I think so, but Kazuki took them all. Nothing interesting for us, then. Once again, Monokrufi's motive brought tragedy on us. Yeah. Alright, nothing in here. Oh. Takeshi and something is here. So this is the mechanism that operates the gate. Yeah, it's heavy as hell. Oh. I assume you were the one operating it? Usually. So how does it exactly work? Normally? What do you mean normally? Which is... one of us has to turn that crank. And when they do, a whole bunch of chains on both sides of the fortress go up and down and sideways. Wait, really? Sideways? Oh, okay, maybe not sideways. But up and down for sure. And then the gate rises? Yeah, very slowly. Oh, that's a bit of pain. I see. And this gate can only be opened from the inside? As far as I know, yes. And it was closed at the time of the murder? Yes. We gotta remember, there is a hidden passage in to this castle. But I feel like the killer might have gotten caught. Or maybe they were hiding out in the throne room. And then killed them and then snuck off. But then again, they would have heard the door open maybe. Unless they were too far away from it. They would probably be in here. With whatever's going on. Maybe. Kazuki only told us to open the gate when we had to let someone in. So, please confirm if I understood this correctly. You, Aki, and Kazuki have been in the fortress since the morning, with the gate closed. I think it would also make sense we check that resource room. Or the room that had the hidden passage in it. There could be evidence in there that maybe the killer had forgotten to deal with. Yes. Then, after breakfast, Kokoro contacted you two through the radio to request an audience with Kazuki. Yeah, we told her to come here before noon. And when we saw her through the windows, we opened the gate. Very slowly. Well, yes. And you're sure that no one slipped in when the gate was being opened? No way, we would have seen them. Okay, so this is sounding more and more like if there is a killer, if neither of the bodies are the killer, then they use the secret passage to get in. You could see everything through those windows. No way someone could walk in unnoticed. Yeah, I guess that's what I thought. Alright, so after Kokoro went in, you closed the gate again? Yes, as soon as she was in. I told you, there's no way I missed anything. Okay. And when was the next time you opened the gate? Oh, that's a good question. Only after we found the bodies. We called you guys through the radio and then opened the gate. We didn't close it after that. Give me a sec. Is any of this helpful, Alicia? I'm not sure. But I think we can remove the possibility that someone other than Kokoro went through this gate. Yeah. Is that all? About the gate, yes. Locked fortress gate was added to the tree bullets, and the gate mechanism was also added to the tree bullets. Okay, Takeshi, we only need to talk. I didn't do it. I haven't said anything yet. I didn't do it. Do you understand? Takeshi, please calm down. We're not suspecting you. Oh. No, we're suspecting everyone. Don't try to pin this on me again. Hey, remember, it was Alicia that cleared your name, remember? I wonder if she... Alicia, listen. Takeshi's been really hurt by what happened at the last trial. Everyone was calling him a murderer even though he was innocent. And then he had to reveal that piece of information that he probably would have rather have kept held, which was talking about his mental condition. I know that. But I was being framed, and so were you, Atsuo. Well, yeah. Don't forget that it was me who proved Takeshi's innocence. That too, yeah, I mentioned that. So he can't really say I have some agenda against him. I suppose. Sorry, I just panicked again. It's fine. Can we ask you some questions? Yeah, I want to help. I can't believe those two are gone. Even though Kazuki's changed so much, I didn't want him to die. And Kokoro, she never did anything wrong. Yeah. Okay, Takeshi, in that case, please tell me this. What were you doing today from the time Kokoro came here to the time you found the bodies? And also, no, I was going to mention that I was going to say that I couldn't actually remember when he lost his gun, but it definitely was the night, or the day before. After we let Kokoro in, I had to search her. Kazuki's orders. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, it was allowed? I think the rule was actually could be bypassed if they aren't a suspect. Yeah, okay. Yes, Monokuri's ban only applies to the investigation. Before anyone died, we were able to search whoever we wanted. That's right. So did she have anything on her? No guns or anything of that sort. But she still had her knife. Kazuki allowed it. Oh. Yeah, he did. That was weird. Like, even today, before she was killed, she was the only one who still had it. So the knife was the only thing she had with her? Yes, no other weapons, not even her scalpel. That's because Gumi had it. And no other items either. So I suppose that there is no chance that Kokoro brought her own gun or anything. Yeah, that sounds like it. Right. Takeshi, did you search Kokoro together with Aki? Oh, no, I was alone. Then where was Aki at the time? She left when I was searching Kokoro. I think she was patrolling the dungeon or something. Oh, that's suspicious. So, there is still a possibility that... Oh man, that... Oh man, I forgot her name already. I don't know why I can't remember her name. Aki, sorry. That'll make it difficult for the supposed killer to sneak through the dungeon if she was searching there. Oh, but then again, the door was locked. I forgot that she locked that door. So how the hell did the killer get in? Maybe at some point they actually unlocked it. Maybe. We didn't have any exciting stuff to do here. Plus, last time she was the one doing the search. That's suspicious. When did you see Aki again? Not sure. I think it was a few minutes before the scheduled end of the audience. We then went to the throne room, and then, you know. I understand. There's one more thing I need to ask about. The incident with your gun. When he shot at us? No. I'm sorry for that. No, Takeshi. The one when you lost it. Oh, that. What can I say? Someone stole my gun. Oh yeah, that too, and my walkie-talkie too. I forgot that his walkie-talkie was also stolen as well. And you have no idea who it was? Nope, 0. Oh, hey, but then how did you call Alicia and the rest after you found the bodies? I think they probably used Aki's. Yeah. Using Aki's walkie-talkie, each of us had one. Okay, I see. Then Takeshi, do you have a gun now? You can't ask that, okay? What? Oh, yes! You came back with Kazuki this morning. Did he give you a new gun? I doubt that. Wait, he did? Well, yeah. We went to his room this morning and he gave me one more. Oh, so he did get a gun back. He said that this was the last time he would allow it. So he calmed it down? He didn't seem calm to me. It was fucking scary. I was terrified. I understand. But this means that you could have shot those two, right? No way. Oh, my new gun still has all 6 bullets inside, see? Okay, good thing you showed that off. But we weren't given any additional ones. Okay, so Takeshi only did use 2 bullets. Okay, it does seem like it hasn't been used yet. Phew. Do we need to ask about anything else? I don't think so. Yes, exactly. I don't think so. Thank you, Takeshi. No problem. Good luck. Please, find out who did it. There's like, I have said this last time I was streaming Survivor Skills, but I said that like the worst 2 outcomes of this trial would either be Kokoro and Kazuki actually did kill each other, or Mamoru killed them both. Kokoro did not deserve this. We know. Searching Kokoro was added to the true bullets. The missing gun was also added to the true bullets, as well as the missing radio. I didn't kill anyone, I swear. Can we look out the windows? No? Yes, look here. Huh. What's that? It's the passage that Hayato found. Right, she did see it. I saw him in here with Rui. So this is where... It doesn't matter, it's not connected to the case. Right. I also found this passage while I was investigating this place right now. But it seems to have been locked. Okay, so he went in on his own. Didn't Aki say that she would lock it so no one could get in? She did. So I suppose that she actually did it. Unless she's hiding something. Hiding? But what? I don't know, sorry. I'm not that good at solving mysteries. I just thought that she might have unlocked it for the murder and then locked it back up again. That is a good question. Does this make sense? I'm not sure. She was inside after all. What? So why would anyone need to do it? I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't really wrap my head around all this. I know you're dealing with heavy loss. You lost 2 friends today. It's fine, bro. You must be more shaken than the rest of us. Maybe. Blocked tunnel was added to the trick bullets. It's okay, Mamoru. It will be fine. I don't know. I'm losing hope that we could survive this. Please, you have to stay strong. I know it's hard. Kazuki and Kokoro were both such good friends. Kokoro was probably the kindest person I knew. Yeah, no doubt about that. But Kazuki, he was a good person too. I know it. I know, I kind of liked the way he was changing as a character before his mind broke. He was trying to change for the better and he helped me out a lot. He was the only one who defended me against Gumi, right? And then he paid the price for it. It's true, he had the courage to stand up against her. But in the end, it led to him breaking down and changing for the worse. Gumi broke him and then Hayato finished the job. I don't even blame Gumi or Hayato. It wasn't them who broke him. Really. It was this whole game. It's pure evil. How can you do something like that to fellow human beings? It's inconceivable. The people who put us here don't care about human life or suffering. Neither did the Danganronpa showrunners. Why is this world so obsessed with killing things? It's like everything revolves around them. It sometimes seems that way, yeah. We can't escape them, no matter where we go. Maybe God is testing me. Excuse me, testing you? Yes. You know, throughout history, there have been times when religious people were faced with unimaginable evil. War, genocide, those kind of things. And every time they had to ask themselves one question. Why does God allow this to happen? Why, Lord? Why, Lord, did you remain silent? How could you tolerate all of this? How can God allow killing games to happen? How can he allow so many people to suffer so much? Is he unable to stop this? Does he not love humanity? Or maybe he doesn't exist at all. I'll say that. And one answer that some people reached was that he was testing us. Testing our faith and our humanity. That is some theory. Although I'm not a person who should be commenting on this dilemma. True. The thing is, I wonder if God can test people by making them go through such hell on earth. Is he really someone that should be worshipped? I feel like I'm such a horrible person for even having such thoughts. Questioning things is just really wrong. I don't think simply thinking about it is doing something wrong. But who am I to judge God's decisions? Maybe it is justified. Maybe we deserve to suffer. Even Kokoro? No, not her. She did not deserve this. Yeah. Ooh, and I will never believe that it was God that caused her to suffer like that. No way. Mamoru, it pains me to bring this up, but I need to hear your testimony. Of course, I want to help you too. And what were you doing today? I went gaming with Atsuo. Yeah, I can confirm. We had a little NHL marathon. Like we said. For the whole time, neither of you left though. You went there right after breakfast, right? That's right. Moro made sandwiches. I brought some chips and cola. A real bro party. I can imagine. And both of you were in the gaming room until the body at Discovery announcements? Yep, the whole time. So that gives both Mamoru and Atsuo an alibi. We got so much into gaming that we lost track of time. And then we heard the announcement. I see. I suppose you have an alibi then. Yeah, I'm so glad about it. We both went through being wrongfully suspected of murder already. Although in my case, it was kind of my own fault. Right. It doesn't matter now. We will solve this case no matter who did it. Of course, good luck. Gaming party was added to truth bullets. Maybe I do deserve to suffer. Oh, anything behind here? I kind of forgot about this place. Oh, there's Aki. What's this? Something in the grass? Some marks on the ground. The hell is that? What the hell could have caused that? They don't really look like anything I could think about. Maybe there was a third hidden passage in this place that they had no clue of. The only thing I could think that would cause those markings is if the wall could shift and allow people to squeeze through. Because it kind of looks a bit like drag marks, and they're in a pretty straight line. Yeah. Is there anything here that could leave those marks? It also depends on when where those marks are also positioned. Not really. The only thing here are all those chains connected to the door mechanism. Oh! They go up this entire wall. Chains do not leave marks like that. They don't even touch the ground. Then what do you think left them? No fucking idea. I don't even know if they were new or if they were here before. Oh yeah, because I think one of the two mentioned that they were a bit hidden under the grass. I see. Then why are you investigating here? Why wouldn't I? We need to check everywhere, right? Sure. Marks on the ground was added to the truth bullets. Shit. What's wrong? What's wrong? Everything. I hate this fucking game. Everyone just keeps dying and we can't do shit. And the one person I actually want dead is still alive. I have actually a kind of a theory that Hayato is not going to make it by chapter 5. Why Yumi? Why Mako, Sumire, Kokoro? Why everyone other than that piece of shit? I understand. Sadly, I don't think he's the killer this time either. Of fucking course. Then who is it? Do you know something?
Not yet.
We need to get everyone's testimony and alibi, so there's no ways. That's the only way we can solve this. Excuse me.
Exactly. Aki, what were you doing when the murder happened?
I was in the fortress, but I never went to the throne room. I knew Kazuki didn't want to be interrupted, and I'm not stupid enough to get shot for going in there. So, where exactly were you? Walking around the guard room, the hallway, the dungeon.
And did someone see you?
Well, Takeshi was in the guard room. And apart from that, I was alone. Not a great alibi. Shit, sorry for not pretending that there would be a fucking murder and prepare myself with an alibi that would satisfy you two.
You couldn't know what was about to happen, true. But it doesn't change the fact that you're a suspect. Did you at least see Kokoro before she went into the throne room?
I saw her at the enter the fortress through the gates. Then Takeshi was searching her, and then after that, she must have gone upstairs. And so you didn't see her go upstairs? No, I didn't. But where else would she go? She came here with only one thought in her mind, to stop Kazuki. It was so fucking dumb. Ugh. What do you mean? Oh, I was the one who spoke to her on the radio, you know.
You were?
Yeah, since Takeshi's phone has been stolen.
Oh yeah, that's another thing.
It could actually be the killer that actually spoke over the walkie-talkie, but they're such shit condition that you can't understand whose voice it is on the other line. So you were the one who called Alicia after the murder too, right? I don't think so. Oh, that's right. But fuck. I still keep thinking about that last conversation with Kokoro.
What happened then?
She called us, said she wanted an audience. And I told her in no uncertain terms. No fucking way. Wait, what? Huh? You didn't give her permission to go? I told her clearly not to come here, no matter what. We've all seen what happened the previous time. And Kazuki has only been getting more unstable. Whoops. I told her it was fucking dangerous and that Kazuki was not worth it. I said just to wait a couple more days. Wait for what? Because I knew that he would kill Hayato or Takeshi or some other dumbass that pisses him off. And we would be done with this fucking chapter. But no, she had to try to save him. It was the only thing she was talking about. Girl, what the fuck? She really just wanted Kazuki to survive. But that was pointless, stupid, impossible. But why? That guy was gone. Do you fucking get it? His mind, his soul, whatever the fuck you believe in, gone. There was no one left to save. Yeah.
Why did such a smart person have to act so dumb? Desperation, I guess. I told her to give up several times, but she just wouldn't listen. And as Kazuki said, she had the right to an audience. So we had to allow it. Fuck, Kogoro, you didn't have to throw away your life for this. Is that why you left her to Takeshi? What? And how the fuck do you know that? Why the fuck do you even care? Because I need to solve this case. Shit. Yes, I didn't want to speak with her when she came here. I was so fucking sad, you know. I wanted no part in it. So, you did expect that something would happen? I didn't know. It could happen at any time. But you could have stopped her somehow. How? Even if I point a fucking gun at her, she would find a way. She always did. Not to mention, Kazuki would get pissed if I messed up his audience. And the hell knows what he would do with me then. Yeah, but I didn't want her to die, okay? I really fucking didn't. But I could not have saved her against her own will, not by sacrificing my own fucking life. Fuck. I hate this place, I hate this game, I hate everyone here. Aki, I'm sorry. Just find the killer, okay? Get them executed, whatever. Just get us one step closer to the end of this shit. Of course. Please. We will do what we can. Thank you for your help, Aki. Kazuki's daily audience was added to the truth bullets. Just solve this fucking case, okay? Alright, so we're going to the infirmary to see if there is anything left behind. Oh! They're going to the video game room too? The console is still on? Yeah, we didn't bother to turn it off. As soon as we heard the announcement, we ran to the fortress. Understandable. Did anything weird happen while you were playing? Not really. Unless you count that one time Mamoru scored a goal from the halfway line. Not even an empty netter, damn. No, I meant outside of the game. No, sorry. I wish I knew something that could help, but I've got nothing. I understand. Yeah, video game stuff, yeah. Oh, where are we going? Oh, there's something here. Hey, what's this? Where? Here, in the bushes. It's... Ew. What's in there? I can't see anything. There's vomit here. A lot of it. Vomit? Ew, that's disgusting. It is, yeah. But I wonder if it has anything to do with the case. No one reported having any stomach problems, right? Not that I know of. But why would they vomit here? We have bathrooms in the dorms. Maybe it was an animal? You mean Minoru? He's too small for that. No, I mean the one that Sumir heard.
Oh, yeah.
She did say that she heard some strange noises, remember? She did. But I'm not sure what animal could be big enough to vomit so much.
A boar, maybe?
A boar? Yeah, boars are cool, almost as cool as sharks. I think if there was a boar here, we would have seen it already.
True.
Even if a human did it, they could have done it in the last few days.
Oh, yeah, I did know that.
Not necessarily today.
Yeah, it's not like we've been searching the bushes every day.
True.
Vomit in the bushes, that's the truth bullets. We're not going to check the infirmary?
Oh, no, wait, that's not where the infirmary is. It's here.
What's wrong? Oh yeah, I guess we could see if any medicine was taken.
I feel like there's less medicine than there was before.
That makes me think. That kind of makes me think. Was there any medicine that could cause vomiting? I know Kokoro said that she used something on Gumi when she attempted an overdose. Maybe the killer used that to make someone sick. Or maybe the killer somehow got into contact with it and made themselves sick. So someone took it? I noticed that too. So what's missing? I'm not sure. Quite a lot. Kokoro could tell us if she was still alive. Sorry.
Maybe someone took more stuff so we wouldn't know.
Sorry, let me read that again.
Maybe someone took more stuff so we wouldn't know which particular thing was more important to them.
In that case, we could search everyone's rooms and see if they have a secret stash of medicine. Not enough time for that.
We don't have enough time.
Yeah, I don't think we could do anything. Unless...
Yes?
Hey, Gumi. Yes, did you see anyone take any medicine from here?
No. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I don't think she can help us much.
Maybe it's unrelated after all. Did you see anything that could suggest that someone used any medicine in this case? The only thing is that patch of vomit out back, but that's it.
Not yet.
Yeah. In the first case, Shoma was drugged, and in the second one, Mako was poisoned. But here, both the victims were just shot.
Do you think that they may have been drugged before being shot?
It's a possibility.
We'll keep it in mind then.
Missing medicine was added to truth bullets. Hey there, Alicia.
How's your wound?
Better. I managed to stop the bleeding. Gumi also seemed to have calmed down. But I still feel kind of weak.
Take your time and rest. You can join us at the trial.
Yeah, the two of us can solve this case. We promise. Sure, I believe in you two. But I will still try to help.
Then let's talk.
Excuse me. Sure. What do you want to know?
Anything. Do you know something important about this case?
Not really. We were together the whole time, right?
That's true. Then let's discuss what we've done today.
We met at breakfast, then Kokoro left, and so did Mamoru and Atsuo.
Yeah?
Then we went with Hayato for a 3-way date. I did stuff like that in the past, but never without other killers.
Atsuo, please don't interrupt.
Sorry. So then we saw something move. It was probably Gumi. We went to check in on her, but she wasn't in the infirmary. We tried looking for her, and we caught another glimpse of her.
When she was going to the dorms.
Right, so we followed her there. And then I got stabbed with that scalpel.
That checks out. Very well, thank you.
No problem. We must solve this case. We will. I felt like it was bound to happen. After I saw Kokoro getting shot at the audience yesterday. I really wish we could have done something, anything. But in the end, we're just a bunch of frail, broken weaklings. And now it's too late. Shit.
We will find out who did it to them. We don't have any other choice. We will survive this game, Rui.
I know. I promised you that we'll leave together, right?
You did. And I will hold you to that.
Rui getting stabbed was added to the truth of the list, along with Gumi running around. I know you can do it.
Hey, Gumi.
Yes.
Listen, we have to talk to you.
Is there even a point in this?
Yes, we have to try.
I did not want them to.
I wanted. Gumi, can you speak with me?
Yes. I will try. I feel a bit better now. It's hard.
It's fine, just answer my questions.
Yes.
Why did you stab Rui?
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just answer.
I
panicked. I thought he wanted to hurt them.
hurt who?
Hurt the others. Kokoro, Kazuki. Why would Rui hurt Kokoro and Kazuki? I was told that someone would hurt them.
Oh?
And that only I could save them. Who told you that? Rui?
I don't know.
What?
Don't know. Wait, I get it. Gumi, did you hear that through the radio?
The radio?
Yes.
Ah.
Alicia, do you remember? The radio makes the voices impossible to identify. Ah, you're right. You cannot tell who's talking on the other side.
Huh.
It's not your fault. It could have been literally anyone.
Anyone who had access to a walkie-talkie. Okay, Gumi. So you were sitting here when you heard the voice on the radio, right? And it said that someone was about to hurt Kokoro and Kazuki? Yes, and only I could save them.
And this is why you left the infirmary?
That's right.
But why go to the dorms?
Gumi, did the voice tell you where to go?
No.
Just to search the island.
So that's why she was running around. If what she's saying is true,
I'm not lying. Alright. Thank you, Gumi. I'm sorry, I failed. Try to calm down. We're going to need your help with the trial. Yes, I will try.
mysterious transmission was added to the truth bullets.
I will try to help.
Is that everything? Oh, yep, that was everything. We got everything we could.
Okay, everyone, the time is up. Enough investigating. I hope you did your best because your lives are all depend on it. Now it's time for the trial. Please gather in the main building in front of the elevator. I'll be waiting in the courtroom. See you. This is it, Atsuo.
Do you think our investigation was enough? We got a lot.
It will have to be.
Right.
We have to prove ourselves. We can't always rely on Rui. If the killer thinks that we're going to be easier opponents, we'll prove them wrong. Let's go.
So, everyone is here.
Including my favorite boyfriend. So I got an itchy arm. Let's see if I can scratch it from here. Okay.
You have more boyfriends?
Maybe.
Rui, how's your wound? Better. I think I'll manage. Although I missed the entire investigation.
It's fine. You can still help with your thinking.
Of course. I'll do everything I can. Give me a sec to... It's almost done. Whew, I feel calmer now that we have Rui back with us. Excuse me. I'm not all-knowing, though. Oh my god.
Well, it's good to have you back, sure.
But I'm not so certain about her. Gumi? Huh? Ah, Gumi.
I'm sorry.
What?
I apologize.
Sorry, my ass. If you wasn't for your bullshit, this wouldn't have happened. You were abusing Kazuki together with Hayato. Yeah. And you abused Atsuo and Mamoru too, even though although they at least didn't snap yet. So I'd say you're pretty responsible for this. Fuck, I'm choking on my spit.
As if you didn't join Kazuki's group with a whole lot of enthusiasm, hoping that he would kill me. He really should have. Let's leave blaming each other for later.
Yeah, we need to find the killer first.
But blaming each other is fun. It's also counterproductive. Gumi, can you help us with this trial?
Yes. Oh?
I will fight. I will not die here. And I will not let others die either.
Fortunately, because it's a trial, that's unfortunately going to happen unless if this trial was, unless they killed each other, it was complete suicide.
Bold words. Although I still think it'd be best if she was the one who gets executed.
Or you.
Of course you'd say that.
Okay. If everyone is available to help, then we're cool. We should be able to solve this, right? Of course. I think so. I mean, there's no way we're going to get another killer as smart as Bullstar. Yeah. You never know. I don't know if anyone else can make a plan as complicated as this. It doesn't matter. Huh? Complicated or not, we'll solve it. Alicia and I did our best, and everyone else will be helping too.
Yeah, except for the one person who will be doing the opposite. The question is, can you defeat them?
We can, for sure. That's the spirit. We have to do it for Kazuki and Kokoro. Oh. Okay, that's enough waiting. Time to get into the elevator and, we've been having some technical problems. What? We can't do this trial in a normal courtroom. Wait, what? Why? So the elevator will have to go a bit lower. I'll tell you everything when you're there, okay? See you soon. That's eerie. Guys. What does this even mean?
Technical problems? Interesting. Maybe the simulation is falling apart.
So, we'll be able to leave? Or we'll all die inside it.
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We'll ask Monocurfy what's going on.
Yeah, it's the only thing we can do.
I don't like it.
Well, none of us like it. But still, we need to get our shit together. So, how are we doing this?
Normally, our handsome Danganronpa expert would lead the way. But since he could not investigate...
I trust in those two.
Thank you.
Hey, Alicia.
Yes?
Ooh, Atsumo's taking the lead. Can you let me take the lead? I really want to be useful for once.
Okay. I will try to support you as much as I can.
Me too. I've already heard what you found, more or less.
So I'm with you. Thanks, you two. Aw, aren't these three the cutest? The power of friendship. I hope nothing bad happens to it. Are you planning to pull some shit again? Not really. I just know how killing games work. Stop scaring us, Hayato. Don't mind Amatsu. Do your best. Okay, then let's do this. Alright, it's time. It's my time to shine. Sure, I'm not as great as Rui, Gumi, or Alicia. But at least I'm not planning to get everyone killed like Bullstar did. I will prove my worth. To Rui, to Takeshi, to everyone. I'm not going to be a goddamn potato forever. But I don't know who my opponent is. What is their plan? What are they trying to do? But even if the worst comes to worst, I know that my bro has my back. So it's not the time for fear, it's time for action. The elevator went down, being loud as always. No one said anything. We were scared of dying, of course. But we were also wondering, where the hell were we even going? The elevator went down and down and down. Then it did not stop, as if it wanted to reach the center of the earth. Good thing I didn't believe in hell, because it felt like as if we were going straight there. But finally... Whoa. Hi? Hi? The fuck is this place? Yeah, it does not look like the courtroom. Well, it's the reserve courtroom, kinda. It's so cramped. With even less people, there's not enough space for our huge egos. How are we supposed to deliver a beautiful performance here? Is that your biggest problem? It's good enough. Stop complaining. Can you at least tell us what's going on? Yeah, why was the trial moved here? Oh, come on. Surely you have noticed. Noticed what? The weird stuff that's been happening recently. Glitches. Weird sounds. Wait, now that you say this, yeah. Oh wait, was it those moments where the screen turned red for some reason? That might be what they're referring to as the glitches. Is the simulation breaking down? Lol, your equipment is shit. Whoa, it's not my fault. We're under attack, you know. Someone is trying to interrupt our game. So someone has been trying to look for them, as we already know. Interrupt? You mean to save us? So there's still hope? Oh yeah. Something like that won't stop us. I promise I'll see this game to its end. Screw you. Sure. Now. Oh, what the hell was that? What's going on? Damn it. They can even reach us here? Is this our help? Well then, let's just call off the trial. That's gonna happen. Nice try, though. No way, we're doing this. Just hurry up. But what about we'll discuss the rules once you begin, okay? Just take your places already. I'll tell you what you need to know, and I'll leave you, I'll tell you what you need to know, and I'll leave you here alone.
Alone?
Yes, I mean, I'll still be close physically, but I'll deal with our intruders using my advanced programming. Now move.
Sure. Just tell us where we should stand. The spots aren't signed this time. I don't think it's gonna matter.
Do I look like I care? Stand wherever the hell you want.
Right. We stood in a small circle in this so-called courtroom. I took my place between Alicia and Takeshi. Hayato next to Rui, of course. The room felt different than usual, more hostile. Oh. I looked around the room. It really had a claustrophobic atmosphere. None of the flair or glamour that the regular courtroom had. It made all of our tension and fear even worse. I had a horrible feeling about this. And I felt like it wasn't just me. But it's fine. It must be fine. We are not alone. There is someone trying to help us. If we could just survive a bit more, maybe the worst will not happen. And then it began. A game of survival. A mystery of survival. A trial of survival. Whoa. Bullets. Alright. That is it for the investigation of this trial. Let me fix my hair for a sec.